Welcome to Sacramento State.
My name is Jovanna. I'm a third-year criminal justice major with a Spanish minor. I'm also a part of the Sac State cheer team.
And I'm Ignacio, a second-year sociology major with minors in political science and deaf studies. And I also work with the first-year experience program.
Let's head over to the University Union and get this tour started.
So we're here on the first floor of the University Union inside of the Student Engagement Outreach Office for the Associated Students Incorporated, also known as ASI. This office organizes a bunch of events on campus, as well as KSSU, which is our student-run radio station. They're also in charge of the ASI Food Pantry, which is a great resource for any Sac State students who might be facing food insecurities. So we're currently inside of the Pride Center, which is a safe space available to all Sac State students, but is specifically centered around those who identify as LGBTQ+. They offer a variety of support services, gender-neutral bathrooms, safer sex, and menstruation products.
On the first floor of the Union, you will find our Hornet's Nest, which is one of our main eateries on campus. Also on the first floor, you will find Jamba Juice and Starbucks. Right across from Starbucks is Peak Adventures, which is our on-campus bike shop, and they also coordinate off-campus events for students.
So we're currently inside of the games room, which has pool tables, table tennis, foosball, as well as gaming consoles.
On the second floor of the University Union, we have most of our study spaces, including our terminal lounge, which has relaxation rooms and laptop rentals.
So directly behind me, we have the Student Organizations and Leadership Office, or SOL for short, which is a great place to get involved in one of our over 300 student organizations, Greek life, and 40 sports clubs.
Also on the second floor, you will find our Women's Resource Center, a safe space for students centered around women and women empowerment. They also offer safer sex and menstruation products. Also on the second floor of the Union, we have our office for our Dean of Students.
Up on the third floor of the University Union, we have the ASI Government Office. If you're interested in getting involved with student government on campus, this is the place to go. Directly behind me, we have the ASI Student Shop, which is where our students are able to purchase their graduation packages, discounted movie tickets, and more. Fun fact, the University Union has gender-neutral bathrooms available on all floors of the building. Now let's go check out the rest of the campus. And here we have this store, which sells a variety of different snacks, drinks, and test supplies, including Scantrons and Blue Books for all of our students.
Sac State fun fact, did you know that there are over 3,500 trees on campus and they're each individually marked? Try to find tree number 1 before you graduate. So we are now at Brighton Hall, where one of our murals from Wide Open Walls is featured. Also, if you ever need help with a math course, the Math Tutoring Center is located here, which is a free resource for Sac State students.
So right across from Brighton Hall is going to be Humboldt Hall, which is going to be housing a variety of bio labs and classrooms.
Alright, we are now at Alpine Hall. This is my favorite building on campus. It is home of the Criminal Justice Department. Fun fact about our program is that it's the largest west of the Mississippi. Also, we do have a crime scene mock lab here and criminal justice advising. So we are now at Placer Hall, home of the Geology Department. This building was actually built in cooperation with the U.S. Geological Survey, so I guess you can say they rock. Also, in this building, there are labs, faculty offices, and classrooms.
So the building right behind me is called Mendocino Hall. Mendocino Hall is going to be home to a variety of departments on our campus: communications, film, philosophy, journalism, humanities and religious studies, and anthropology. All of those departments are going to be in here, and if you are in one of those majors, most of your classes are also going to be in this building. So the building to my right-hand side is going to be Sequoia Hall. Sequoia Hall is going to be home to the departments of physics. Along with that, it's also going to be housing the Center for Math and Science Success. And if you're ever looking for Sequoia Hall, be sure to look out for the large sequoia trees planted directly in front of the building.
We are now at the Guy West Bridge, our pedestrian and bike trail over the American River. It is a scale model of the Golden Gate Bridge, and fun fact, it's named after our first president, Guy West.
I'm currently walking down the pedestrian path alongside of Riverside and Santa Clara Hall, both of which are home to the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Some of the majors that are housed within this college are going to be electrical, mechanical, computer, and civil engineering, along with construction management and computer science. In Riverside Hall, we will be finding the Student Success Center for the College of ECS, and in Santa Clara Hall, we will be finding a variety of tutoring resources and labs available to all ECS majors.
We are now at the Ernest E. Shannon Science Complex, home of the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics, as well as Biological Sciences and Chemistry Department. Right behind me, we have our state-of-the-art planetarium that not only doubles as a classroom, but hosts shows for Sac State students and the public.
So directly across from the University Union is going to be the Hornet bookstore. This is where all of our students are able to purchase their textbooks and Sac State swag. Let's go check it out. So I'm currently inside of the Hornet bookstore. On the first floor, we'll be able to find all of our Sac State gear, including clothing, lanyards, and much more. We also have an electronics department that sells tablets and laptops for our students. We are a certified Apple vendor, so if you're interested in that, definitely check us out. Also on the first floor, we have a coffee shop that sells Starbucks beverages. So we're currently on the second floor of the Hornet bookstore, where you're able to purchase or rent any of your new, used, or e-textbooks for any of your classes. If by any chance you happen to find any of these textbooks for a cheaper price on Amazon, so long as they're through a verified seller, the bookstore is able to price match them for you to give you the best value. If at the end of the semester you wish to sell your textbooks back, you're able to do so here at the Hornet bookstore. So I'm currently inside of the Riverfront Center, which is another one of our great eateries on campus. If you're looking for a place to hang out with friends or grab a bite, definitely come check this place out. So the building right behind me is Del Norte Hall. Del Norte Hall is going to be home to two of our largest lecture halls on our campus. Along with that, on the first floor, we also do have the State Hornet. The State Hornet is our student-run newspaper.
Right behind me is Shasta Hall, home of the theater and dance department. In this building, we have our University Theater and Playwrights Theater, which hosts several dance shows and plays throughout the semester, and auditions are open to all Sac State students. Also in Shasta Hall, we have our math department.
So we're currently here at the residence halls, where we have 5 of our traditional halls, including Desmond, Jenkins, Sierra, Sutter, and Draper, along with our 2 larger halls, including Riverview and the American River Courtyard. Each room in the res halls come fully furnished and include Wi-Fi, air conditioning, as well as access to laundry facilities, recreation centers, computer labs, and study spaces. Food options here at the res halls include the servery at the dining commons, which serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as the courtyard market on the first floor of the American River Courtyard. These food options are available to students who live off campus as well.
Alright everyone, we are now here at Douglas Hall. This is actually one of the oldest buildings on campus. Although there is no academic department, it does house a lot of the offices and classrooms. So you might have a classroom in here.
Welcome to Lassen Hall.
If you're ever in need of on-campus resources like academic advising and tutoring, this is the place to go.
Let's go check it out.
Immediately on your right, we have our bursar's office, where you can make payments such as tuition and fees, purchase a parking permit, and pick up your One Card. Your One Card is your Sac State student ID. With your One Card, you can use campus printers, check out books at the library, and attend any home sporting event for free.
Directly across from the bursar's office is going to be the Student Service Center, also known as the One-Stop Shop. They help assist students with any questions regarding registration, financial aid, or submitting any student documents, including a change of major form.
Also in Lassen Hall, you will find our Academic Advising Center, where you can meet with an academic advisor for any general education, graduation requirement, and any ADT questions you may have.
In the same office, we also have the Career Center, which assists students with major exploration, reviewing resumes and cover letters, finding on or off-campus jobs, and more. Also in Lassen Hall, we have the Admissions Office, which is directly to my left-hand side.
Over to my right, we have our Services to Students with Disabilities that provides accommodation for any student with visible, invisible, or temporary disabilities.
And right across from that office, we have the New Student Orientation Office. If you are interested in becoming an orientation leader, applications open up every October. On the second floor, we also have the Peer and Academic Resource Center, or PARC for short, which is a tutoring resource available to all Sac State students.
Also on the second floor is the Martin Luther King Jr. Scholars Program, which is a center for students of African descent and offer great resources for academic and holistic success.
Along with that, if you happen to be a part of the Educational Opportunity Program, or EOP, their main office is also located on the second floor.
On the third floor, you will find our Student Athlete Resource Center, our Veteran Success Center, and the Vice President of Student Affairs Office.
The building to my right-hand side is going to be Sacramento Hall. Sacramento Hall was the first building built on our campus in 1952. It currently houses the administrative offices, including that of the university president. So we're currently at the J Street bus stop, where all of our students are able to ride the Hornet Express shuttle, as well as the Sacramento public transportation. Just be sure to have your one card and commuter sleeve ready. So the building to my left-hand side is going to be Yosemite Hall. Yosemite Hall is going to be home to our Army and Air Force ROTC departments. Along with that, we also do have the Hornet's Nest, which is where our men's and women's basketball games are held. Directly behind Yosemite Hall, we're going to be seeing our intramural sports fields, and we're also going to have the lap pool on campus. We also do have the ASI Peak Adventures Challenge course, which is where one of our 2 rock walls are located.
Right behind me is Solano Hall, home of the College of Health and Human Services, as well as Kinesiology, Health Science, and Recreation Parks and Tourism Administration. Right around the corner, we also have our dance studio.
So to my left-hand side is going to be Kadima Hall. Kadima Hall is going to be home to our art department on campus, and along with that, we also do have 2 of our art galleries available to all of our students. On the right-hand side coming up is going to be Calaveras Hall. Calaveras Hall is going to be home to our English department. Along with that, it also does contain the English Reading and Writing Center, which is a tutoring resource available to all of our students.
So we are now at Mariposa Hall, home of the College of Arts and Letters Department, as well as Social Work, Family and Consumer Sciences, World Languages and Literature, and the Design Department. Fun fact, this hall was actually built to resemble a cruise ship. Do you see it?
So the building right behind me is Eureka Hall. Eureka Hall is going to be home to the College of Education. Within the College of Education, we're going to be seeing the undergraduate programs of Child Development and Deaf Studies. Along with that, if you are interested in the credential program, then this is the place where you'd want to ask some questions.
If you're ever walking around Sac State, you may notice these emergency blue lights. There are 250 on campus, and if you're ever in a situation where you feel unsafe, go ahead and press that red button and it'll direct you to our on-campus police department, which is located near Parking Structure 3 and is open 24 hours, or you can call the number 916-278-6000. We are now at the Library Quad, a great place to hang out during the semester. During our first 2 weeks, different clubs and organizations table out to recruit new student members. We are now in the Library Breezeway. Right over here we have our Multicultural Center, a welcoming space for all Sac State students, as well as the Full Circle Project, a space for Asian American and Pacific Islander students. Next to it we have Grumpy Mule, a UK-based coffee shop. Fun fact, it's the only one located here in the United States. Right over here, we have our Global Lounge and our Study Abroad office. If you're interested in studying abroad, this is a great place to go. And to my right, we have our library entrance.
So I'm currently on the 3rd floor of the University Library, specifically in the first year experience space, which is where I work. So on the 1st floor of the University Library is where all of our students are able to check out any textbooks or laptops that they might need for any of their classes. The 2nd floor of the library, there's going to be a family study room specific for all of our students who might have children. On the 3rd floor of the library, it's going to be reserved specifically for group studying, so it's going to be a much more social and collaborative environment. And the 4th floor of the library is going to be reserved for complete silent studying.
So we are at Capistrano Hall, home of the School of Music. Here you will find the music recital hall, practice rooms, and a recording studio. If you're interested in any performance groups, such as marching band, vocal, and instrumental ensembles, this is the place you would go.
So the building to my left is going to be Amador Hall. Amador Hall is going to be home to the College of Social Sciences and Interdisciplinary Studies. A few of the undergraduate programs available in there are going to be psychology, sociology, geography, ethnic studies, women's studies, and environmental studies. The building I'm currently walking into is Tahoe Hall. Tahoe Hall is home to the College of Business Administration. Along with that, some of the major departments in this building are going to be economics, history, and political science. Along with that, it is also the only building on our campus that has an indoor skylight, so definitely come check it out.
We are now standing inside the Well, which is our health and wellness center on campus. When you first enter the Well, to your left you will find our health services, which include our urgent care, pharmacy, and optometry center on the 1st floor. On the 2nd floor you will find our counseling services. To the right we have our recreational center, which is our on-campus gym. Let's go ahead and check it out. We are now at the recreation side of the Well, where we offer free fitness classes, indoor rock climbing, 4 racquetball rooms, and an indoor track, as well as state-of-the-art fitness equipment, and access to all of this is included in your tuition and fees. We are now at the Hornet Stadium, home of Sac State football and track. As you can see, we are currently in the middle of our Causeway Classic, our biggest game against UC Davis. If you're looking to get involved, definitely come out and support. As always, Stingers up! Alright, sorry y'all, just got back from the football game. Before we wrap up this tour, we have a couple more things to show you. So right now we are in front of Benicia Hall, home of the Asian Studies and Gerontology Department. We are now at the Academic Information Resource Center, also known as the ARC. This is the only building on campus that is open 24 hours, 7 days a week. After 7 p.m., you do need your one card to get in. This is a great place to study because they offer laptop rentals, computer labs, and printers. Also located here is the Honors Program, which is on the 4th floor. The last resource we want to share with you is our CARES office, which is right around the corner from the University Union. Our CARES office is a great resource for students who are facing housing displacement, financial emergency, and food insecurities. Let's go catch back up with Ignacio.
Now that you have seen the campus digitally,
We look forward to meeting you in person.
Stingers up!